Hello, good evening. Take the loose language of one foreign secretary. Tonight we tackle the question of information warfare head-on and how public understanding can be redirected when misinformation becomes a powerful political tool. That was Gabriel Gatehouse, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about information warfare more widely in a moment. Full lot to answer for tonight, doesn't he? Produced in Russia was the tweet that was written on March the 22nd.
Yeah,
and that was deleted.
Governments of 27, 28 other countries. That is why we had
chaos in the vacuum.
Let's just examine the reaction there has been. Of course, Russia has tried to exploit.
And her foreign secretary completely undercuts her.
No, well, you're exaggerating. You've got a point, but you're exaggerating it, if I may say so.
With us this evening. You heard there, Samuel Green, first of all. Do you go along with that? Do you think that the information war is not one? I'm wondering whether you think voters in a democracy tend to be more trusting of their governments, very simply, as a weapon, as an armour. It's to deflect. Thank you both very much indeed. Thanks for joining us. Meat has never been cheaper. As countries get richer, their inhabitants demand more meat. Trump's old fans do. Steve Bannon, one-time chief advisor at the White House, told him to hell with Wall Street and the future goodwill of the nations. Here's Helen Thomas. Little goods crossed, how cheap labour is overseas. This is the correction we always had coming. Unfashionable, whether you're Bernie Sanders on the left or you're Donald Trump on the right.
Well, you know, it's interesting.
Obama or, the Democrat before him, Bill Clinton, with most favoured nation status.
Well, I think it's tough to see.
Time for a Views Night. Newsnight space for comment and opinion. It has to pay more attention to how the European Parliament works. I met up with a Norwegian crime novelist to talk about his competitive spirit, his sense of prophecy, and how he turned 16th century verse into a thriller. That is all we have time for tonight, but Evan is back tomorrow. From all of us here, good night.